Sunrise following moon down, I'll be running free. And every cloud is bending down to say hello. One to sing my song, even though it gets lonely sometimes. Soak up all that's us. Just be a brand new day, just begun running free. You can play it safe and cover your eyes, or you can take a chance and open up to all of life's surprises, like a bird swinging from behind the rainbow that makes it through the winter time. There ain't no cause to be low when you're running free. Come and run along with me. Come and sing my song. Even though it gets lonely sometimes, soak up all that's us. Just be a brand new day, just begun running free. Running free, running free, running free.
Hey, buddy, that's a good way to lose a door. Becky, how many times do I have to tell you? Never get in the car on the street side.
But, Poppy, I had to talk to you. I can't find Sasha.
Get it. Where's your mother? What's keeping her? Honey, would you go on up and tell her, ask her please to come down and help? We've got a 6-hour drive ahead. Becky, get out the other side. Now you go upstairs and you ask your mother to come down and help.
Okay, I'll ask. But she'll be mad, too. She's writing letters.
Writing letters?
Oh, Adam, I want you to give this note. Take it down to the super's apartment and give it to Bill. It's about watering the plants, okay?
Can't I get my fishing rod first and then deliver the note?
No, you've got the note in your hand, okay? Now, the other thing I want you to do is to take the cosmetic kit downstairs, okay? Oh, and tell your father I'll be ready in just a few minutes.
Mom?
Oh, and Adam, one more thing.
Mama?
Listen, if William isn't there, why don't you give the note to the Belikas, our dear landlords?
Mom, Sasha's lost. Pa said you should help find him. Is that you, Carla?
No, Mrs. Bellico. It's me, Adam Norman. I've got a note for William about watering the plants. But he's not in, and Mom said to leave it with you.
I know where I saw it. It was munching on the philodendron this morning.
Oh, and Becky, when you go down, tell your father that I have finished the letters about saving the baby seals and the whales, okay?
I wish Sasha was me.
Oh, sure. That's just what we need right now. A bunch of live rabbits in a city apartment, not on your life.
I was just wishing, that's all. We are landlords, not servants.
Yes, I know, Mrs. Bellica, but please, just this once. It's very important, and it's got money in it.
I I don't know why we're so good to you people. Gigi, precious. Oh, Gigi, naughty girl, you frightened Sonny.
Aw, Gigi, nice Gigi. Sure wish we had a dog.
Well, you can. It's in the lease. No pets.
What the hell is going on?
Gee, Mr. Belika, is that a real gun?
Nah, it's just a toy, sonny boy. Lana, are you stupid?
Lon.
You'd open our door for everybody.
I thought it was Carlos.
Dummy, that kid don't sound like Carlos. Look, we got a nice little thing going here for us. Don't blow it!
Gigi, precious. We won't listen to him, will we, honey? No. When he talks nasty, he just won't listen.
Stop that! Now spool your hair on straight and pay attention. We got a big one. And don't forget, today is pink.
Of course it's pink. I know it's pink. Don't you see the bows are pink and the nails are pink? And even I'm pink!
Honey, what'd your mother say?
She said she's done with the seals and the whales.
Oh. Okay. Thanks for the message.
You're welcome, Poppy.
Clears everything up.
Hey, Pop, could you tell my right on top? I gotta mail these letters for Mom.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
Peter, I know this seems foolish, but
No! There's no room. You cannot put that tree in this car.
please, I know that the philodendron and the cactus plant and all of they'll all last no matter what William does, but the avocado's special. It needs loving care.
Carol, it's a matter of space. There is no space.
Well, we'll make room. Listen, we'll make it. I mean, we raised it from a pit. We can't leave it now.
Adam's on my side. I am not. You are so. I have to go to the bathroom.
Now, McCabe's Dairy Barn's about, I don't know, maybe 5 miles down Blacktop. Just beyond that's dirt road. Take it. Keep going, about a mile till you get to just before Widow Starkey's place is Fork. Take your right. Go straight ahead there till you come to the new bridge over the Wassanusick Brook. Cross the bridge, take the first right, and you're there. You can't miss it. Sure. Right.
Well, I remember the brook. See, we were only up here once before when we came up with the Wickers, the people who own the place. We're house sitting for them.
Wickers, eh? Means you got Caleb Grimes, the trapper, for a neighbor. Well, lots of luck. I sure hope I see you folks again.
Well, thanks for the directions.
Don't mention it.
He sure does talk funny.
That's real down east talk. Thanks. Listen, it's what he said that worries me, not the way he said it. I mean, what about this unpronounceable barns and brooks and everything else? Do you have any idea how we're going to get there from here?
Well, his directions seem reasonably clear to me. You do remember what he said, don't you?
Not a word.
You see? Just like he said.
Yeah, but we've only gone 3.5 miles from the store.
It's always a little off.
Listen, you don't suppose there's another barn at another dirt road at 5 miles?
No. I'm sure this is the place.
Peter, why don't you ever ask? What is it, some kind of macho thing?
Look, here's the fork. I told you this was right. You'll see. I mean,
Why ask when you don't have to? And that must be the widow's starting point.
All I'm suggesting is we go back to the barn and ask.
First, we got to figure out how to get back to the barn.
Mommy, can I go to those pretty flowers over there?
Sure, honey. Just don't go too far, okay?
Adam, you want to come?
Nah, I want to go fishing.
Later, Adam, later. Look, let's be logical about this.
Here, boys. Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you.
Becky!
Who shot at you, Becky?
Honey, what happened?
All right.
You stupid child! You spoiled my shot! Call him to a fox. Listen, mister, you better pay me for that pelt your kid made me lose. A fox with those markings brings a pretty fair price nowadays. You stupid kid!
Don't you speak to her like that. You could have hurt her.
Or worse, I thought country people knew how to handle guns. You could have killed her.
Ha, shows how much you know. I only hit what I aim at. I aimed to hit that fox, and I would have, except she spoiled it.
You let her alone.
You know, I think you actually enjoy killing beautiful little animals.
City folks, huh? Now, you wouldn't be lost now, would you?
Not exactly, no.
Well, yes, we are, actually. You wouldn't by any chance know where the Wickers' house is, would you?
Why do you come up here where you don't belong, anyway?
We have as much right here as you do. Come on, kids, let's get back to the car.
Yeah, well, maybe that'll learn you something next time. Tell you one thing, though. You're headed in the right direction.
Likable fellow, isn't he?
Yeah. You don't suppose that's Caleb Grimes, do you?
I certainly hope not.
Hey, look! Here it is.
Oh. Hello, House. Peter. I hate to mention it, but, what did Jim say? Where did he think he was going to leave the key?
Let's see. Jim said the key would be hanging on a nail.
Well, that's what I remember, too, but, where do you suppose the nail is?
Someplace obvious, I suppose.
Well, if it's obvious, why bother?
Some vacation house. First we can't find it, and now we can't even get into it. Hey, look! A mouse! A mouse! Oh, where? Peter, get it out! Listen, Adam, don't get that move!
Come on, hurry up, Adam.
I know. Hey, let's catch him!
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
There he is!
There he is. Come your way, Adam. He's gone. All clear.
Peter, he's not out. I want him completely out.
Mom, you make more fuss about one mouse than all the cockroaches back in the city.
Well, I don't like cockroaches either, but I'm used to them. That mouse took me by surprise, that's all.
tiny little house, isn't it? Do you think you'll get any writing done at all? There's only one real room.
Pray for sun. Actually, I expect to be outdoors with myself a lot. Visiting old iron furnaces and mines and stuff.
Iron Makers of Early America by Peter Norman. Should be a book, not a chapter in somebody else's book.
Yeah. Well, maybe someday. I would rather write than teach.
I know you would, but you really are a great teacher, and you just bring that history alive for those kids. You know, I hated history with Miss Stack. I just hated it. I wish I'd had you.
You do now. Good night, love. Sweet dreams.
Peter, it's that mouse again.
Huh? Oh, it's just the wind.
No, I'm sure of it. It's that mouse.
Carol. It's just a field mouse. It won't hurt you. Shh. Go to sleep.
Yeah, but if it's a field mouse, what's it doing inside?
Okay, Carol, okay. Tomorrow I'll go get some poison. That'll fix him.
Oh, no, I don't want you to kill him. I just want him to do his thing outside, that's all.
Well, the next time you see him, you tell him. Good night, love.
Good night.
I've got a pet, a real-life pet. His name is Alex.
Look, don't these match? I bet you these were made by raccoons.
Hey, neat. Could I camp out here some night with a flashlight? I'd love to see him.
These are probably the same guys that are raiding our garbage cans. Hey, why don't you rig up a tripwire to a flash camera? Take a picture of them. Then we can all see them.
Yeah. Hey, look, raccoons! Look, there's one on the roof. Isn't he beautiful? Couldn't we catch it? They make great pets. Oh, yes, please.
Yeah, he's beautiful, all right. Free and wild.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that isn't so beautiful. The mess they make. I wonder what country people do to keep the raccoons out of the garbage.
I bet they have a dog. Couldn't we have a dog, please? This is the perfect place.
Yeah, but our apartment isn't. The lease clearly states no pets.
I suppose I could make a shed for the garbage can. Anyway, Adam, your tripwire worked super. Come on, let's get a shovel, clean up this mess.
Let's be friends. Want to be friends? Hey, how about a nice piece of watermelon?
Adam, what are you doing? You're gonna fall.
You all right? Yeah, I'm okay. But you scared the raccoon away. Hey, boy. It's gonna be okay. Ooh, you're hurt bad.
themselves free.
You have any idea whose dog this might be?
No, I don't recognize them. Just a summer dog. They come up with summer people. Lots of them get left behind. We do try to find homes for them, but most of them have to be put away.
That's terrible. Do you mean to say that people come up here on a vacation and they turn their dogs loose?
Well, I'm afraid so. But, of course, that may not be the case with this little hobo. Just hang on to a minute. I have to get an injection for the dog.
Okay, we will. Thanks.
You'd like to stay with us, wouldn't you, Hobo?
Where'd you get the name Hobo?
The doctor called him that.
I like Hobo.
You know, Hobo's a pretty good name.
I like Hobo, too.
Wait a minute. I smell a conspiracy here. You name the dog, and then he worms his way into your little hearts, and then it's very, very difficult to give him up.
Well, look, let's put that in the paper. I mean, his owner's is with us. We gotta call him something.
Hi, Hobo. Go out and play.
You know, for a city girl, you're really taking to the country life. Right now, I'd go for a TV dinner.
Peter!
Just kidding, sweetheart. Just kidding. Hey, honey.
Yeah?
I've just been reading about this old forge where they still make iron utensils by hand.
Oh.
Just a few miles from here. Would you and the kids like to go? I'd like to take a look.
Well, I'm sure the kids would love to, but I have so much weeding to do in the garden. Never mind, Hobo will keep me company.
Don't tell me Hobo is worming his way into your little heart, too.
Now look, there's no denying he's a marvelous dog. And great for the kids in the country, but totally impractical in the city.
I know. Well, don't overdo. Back by supper time.
You always are.
Come for my trap.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The boy stole my trap. I tracked him to the house.
Oh. How very brave and clever of you. Adam didn't know it was yours. He just wanted to rescue that poor dog. Do you know he almost lost his paw?
I want my trap.
Well, it's gone. None of us knew what it was, where it was, until we got rid of it. You know one of my children could have been caught in that wretched thing and maimed for life? Mr. Grimes, I don't want to see you or your traps around this place again, or I'm calling the sheriff.
Is that so? Well, I've been trapping around here for 20 years, and I ain't about to let any city people drive me away. Get out of here, you!
Don't you touch that dog. You've hurt him enough already. Come on, Hobo, we're going to go to the sheriff.
Don't bother. I'm leaving. But I don't take kindly to folks that take other folks' property. Not kindly at all. I'll get even. You just wait and see. There's more than one way to skin a cat, or a dog either, for that matter.
Star bright, starlight, first star I see tonight. Wish I may, wish I might, grant the wish I wish tonight. Please, please don't let Hobo's old family see that in the newspaper. Right, Sasha?
Sit up. Good boy. Shake hands, Hobo. Hey, your paw's as good as new.
Peter, look. Our first harvest, radishes. Aren't they beautiful?
They're beautiful. It's hard to believe those were just little tiny dried up seeds a couple of weeks ago.
It's kind of magical, isn't it? Listen, let's celebrate.
Well, okay. Well, we have a problem. They haven't said anything to me yet. But do you know that it's exactly 2 weeks ago today that we put that ad in the paper about Hobo? And I think the kids have been counting.
I know. And we said we'd put the ad in twice, and if there was no response, we'd what? What are we going to do when we get back to the city?
Well, you know, I've been thinking. The Balikas have a dog. Maybe we could make an arrangement with Balika. A small increase in rent or something.
But I don't know what makes you think that we can work out anything with that man. They want us evicted. Then they can double, even triple the rent we're paying.
I suppose so. Well, look, even if we can't keep him, certainly we could find a good home for him in a city the size of ours. We can't abandon him now.
Listen, I have a good idea. Let's keep Hobo until we can find a good family for him, okay?
Okay.
Okay?
So, let's celebrate. The radishes and our decision to keep Hobo.
Listen, Peter, I'm going to go to town and do some shopping and touch base with civilization. You know, I haven't read a paper in days.
Okay, love. I'm going to be right here when you get back. I'm afraid the words aren't flowing too well today. Kids going with you?
I'm sorry. They said they were sick of going to town. But I told them absolutely not to bother you, okay?
Well, okay. You just tell them that I'm grumpus and they're going to have to fend for themselves.
Well, there's plenty for them to do here. I hope the words start flowing again.
So do I. See you about mid-afternoon?
Yeah.
Okay. Enjoy civilization.
Thanks.
Pop, I need help with a teepee.
Adam, can't you see that I'm trying to get some work done?
Okay, I'll wait till you're finished.
Well, can't you do something else?
Like what?
Like take a walk, like explore, go fishing, practice your bow and arrow, read.
Ah, Pop, I'm sick of doing all those things.
Poppy, me and Hobo are hot and sweaty. Can we go to the lake?
Oh, honey bun, your mother took the car. Besides, what's the matter with hanging out around here?
Ah, Pop. We're bored with it here. Hey, remember you said there was an old iron furnace up the brook? And you promised you'd take us there. Can't we go today?
Oh, yes. You promised.
Okay. I guess a change of scenery would do us all good. But that's quite a hike up there. We'll have to take a lunch.
Hey, look. Here it is. Were you guys ready to go exploring?
Yeah, let's go.
Uh-oh. Poison ivy here, Becky.
Now, you see, they get the whole furnace filled with lime and iron ore. And then they get the whole thing going so hot that this mix would melt. Now, the iron, being the heaviest, would sink to the bottom. And they'd take it out here where we're going to go in. Except this whole thing was different then. It was much lower. This is all filled in with debris and rocks that have fallen off of this thing. You see? They'd line this whole furnace with fire bricks.
What's the matter, Hobo?
Keep the stones from melting along with the ore.
Pop.
Hey, kids, look. Here's the maker's mark. How we can tell when this thing was made.
Pop.
You folk be careful about that entry act. It's about ready to give way and fall in on you. Makes a mighty fine trap for city folks. Mighty fine trap for city folks. Kids, look out! Like the only way out of here is up there. You can't see us scaling those walls.
Oh, Poppy, now we'll never get out.
Oh, honey, don't you worry. We'll get out all right. Somebody will find us.
Hey, I'll bet Hobo could fit through that crack. We could send a note to Mom.
Well, yeah, I guess he could get through there. What makes you think he'd take a note to Mom?
He would, that's all. I just know he would.
You'll save us, won't you, Hobo?
Well, sure worth a try. We don't have much choice. Good. Pull it tight, Adam. Good.
Hobo, come on, Hobo. Hey, Hobo. Come on, Hobo. There you go.
Good, perfect.
Good boy. You can do it, boy. I know you can.
Come on,
Go
Hobo.
ahead. Go ahead. Go home, Hobo. Go ahead, Hobo. Go home. Go home, Hobo. Oh, Pop, he won't go. He's trying to come back in.
Adam, just be firm. One command.
Go home, Hobo. Go home.
Okay, come on now. We'll just have to wait till somebody comes.
Yeah, like Caleb Grimes. I'm scared. I want to go home.
Oh, we're gonna be all right. Somebody will come.
Hobo. Oh, Hobo. Hobo.
Hobo.
What's this? Oh, no. Come on, Hobo. Hobo, lady.
Carol, are you there?
Listen, are you all right?
Fine. See if you can move some of these rocks.
Oh. Listen, now that there's a boulder here, what shall I do about that?
Did you bring the crowbar?
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything to get any leverage on?
Oh, yeah, there's some kind of a thing here.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Lean the bar on that.
All right.
Point underneath the rock.
Okay. Okay. Peter, I don't think it's going to move.
Yes, it will. It will. Go way out on the end of the bar. Put all your weight on the very, very end of it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think it's...
Hey, listen, I felt it move. Right now.
Oh, Becky, sweetheart, let me help you. Oh, wonderful. Mom! Hey, Ma, you're Are you all right? I thought.
Yeah.
Peter. Oh, Peter.
Am I glad to see you?
Am I glad to see you, darling.
I've got to admit, there is nothing like homegrown corn.
Could I have some more corn, but no lettuce?
Absolutely not. You've got to have the salad. It's loaded with vitamins. Listen, Peter, by the way, I didn't tell you this before, but while we're appreciating these lovely vegetables, someone else is, or something else is.
What do you mean by that?
Something's been eating from the garden.
It's probably those raccoons. Getting even with us for building that garbage shed.
No, I don't think so, because this corn is being taken from 4 feet above the ground.
Somebody's been eating our corn?
Mm-hmm.
This sounds serious.
Hey, I'll bet it was deer. I've seen their tracks all over the place. Why don't we build a sapling snare like the Indians? It really works.
What is a sapling snare?
Once more. Together. Okay, now what?
Doesn't hurt the deer. It just hoists his legs up.
Hey, listen, I got a great idea. Why don't you rig up a tripwire to the flash camera? And then if the snare doesn't work, at least you have a picture of it.
Hey, that's a great idea.
I don't think they'll ever come.
Scare them.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
We got something.
Oh! Oh! Get me down out of here! Oh!
Well, it's Caleb Grimes.
Huh. The trapper gets trapped. That's poetic justice. But what were you doing stealing my vegetables?
Oh, we steal from city people. It's my way of getting even. Besides, your girl spoiled my shop. And your boy stole my trap. Now let me down out of here.
I'll get you down in a minute. Do you realize that you sealed us in that furnace the other day?
I didn't mean no harm. I was just trying to scare you.
All right, I'll accept that. Where's your knife?
On my belt.
Listen, you said that you took from us to get even, but do you also take because you're hungry?
I never could do nothing anyhow.
Oh. Just a minute. I want you to know that flash went off, took your picture. If you come around here one more time, I'm going to see that picture gets printed in the newspaper, and everybody around here is going to know how city folk made a fool out of Caleb Grimes. Now, get up.
Here, take these vegetables. But I don't want to see you around this place again.
Don't worry, ma'am. I won't be back here.
Strange character, isn't he?
Oh, Peter, I just can't believe we have to go back to the city next week.
Yeah. Boy, between Hobo and Caleb Grimes, it's been quite a summer, hasn't it?
Certainly has.
Can we go pick huckleberries? There's a great place down the trail that's loaded with them.
Sure, honey, but just be careful. And why don't you take Hobo with you?
Hey, don't go far.
We will.
Peter, do you think Caleb Grimes is a really bad person or just someone who can't cope with today's world?
Huh? I don't know. Do you think Malika is a bad person? He certainly copes with today's world.
That man, he's not going to adjust that lease, not for us, and we won't be able to keep Hobo. And the trouble is, despite Mr. Malika, I really love that place. I don't want to move.
We can't afford to move.
Boy, these huckleberries sure are good. Where's Becky? What do you mean?
She was with you.
No, she got tired and came back.
She did not come back.
Well, where could she be?
Becky!
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 She could be hurt. Isn't this Caleb Grimes territory?
Carol, let's not panic.
She wasn't gone long. Hobo will find her. Go find Becky, Hobo. Go find Becky. Come on, Hobo. That boy. Go find Becky.
Mr. Grimes is teaching me how to catch trout. You bad dog, you scared our fish away.
She was just trying to look for you.
We didn't know where you were, honey.
See, I told you she'd be all right.
Oh, yeah? Well, she might not have been if I hadn't been taking care of her. Even city people ought to know enough to keep a little child off the mountain.
You're right, Mr. Grimes. And we thank you.
Caleb Grimes, we owe you a lot of gratitude. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, I gotta get. Listen, little lady, don't you go on the mountain by yourself anymore, you hear? Maybe someday I'll see you again.
I hope so.
Hard to believe we'll be back in the city in a couple of days.
Oh. Come on, Hobo.
Max, bring it up.
Adam?
Yeah?
Could you take Hobo for a walk, please?
Sure. Come on, Hobo.
Sasha, Petra, Baba, let's go in the house. Sit down if you go to sleep.
Hi, Mrs. Felicia. How do you like our new dog?
Oh, wherever did you find it?
I rescued it from a raccoon trap.
Well, whatever it is, you can't keep it. Ask your mother. It's in your lease. No pets.
Yes, Mrs. Belika, I understand about the lease and everything. It's just that Hobo's such a quiet, well-behaved dog. We thought just this once you might make an exception.
Oh, I'm sorry. No exception. Can't stand this. Oh, Billy, I'm so glad you came. Did you see what that
Yes,
tried to
yes,
do?
yes.
I'm going to get out of here. I must
it's all right.
get away to tell you,
Don't worry.
Billy. Did you see what happened,
Yes.
Billy?
Oh.
Billy. Oh. If you try to keep that heartbeat, you will be breaking your lease, and we will evict you. Right, Billy?
Yes.
I couldn't tell that to Mr. Belika, but that's what Mr. I'm sorry.
Welcome home.
Until you get rid of that dog, you're breaking your lease.
Yeah, I understand that, Mr. Belika, but I'm perfectly willing to pay a little bit more to keep the dog.
I can't change the lease. But I can give you a new one. You've had this apartment, over 12 years. Today I could get, twice what you're paying. You want to pay double? I give you a new lease.
I can't afford to double my rent. Be reasonable, Mr. Belika. I'm willing to pay $15, maybe $20 more a month to keep the dog.
It's been nice having you for a tenant, Mr. Norman. But in 60 days, I evict. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got business to attend to.
What's Mr. Belika's business?
Huh?
What does he do?
I don't know, Adam. Certainly doesn't spend much time or money on this building.
Just wondering.
Have fun in the park. Remember to keep him on the leash now.
Yeah.
He's a country dog.
Bye. Spy on the Hobo. Something fishy going on around here. And we're gonna find out what it is.
You mean we'll be detectives?
Right. From now on, we've got the Belikas under surveillance.
What does that mean?
We watch 'em.
That's all.
We spy 'em.
Oh, goody!
Here he comes now. Same man. Watch.
Nothing happened.
Beats me. Come on, let's go.
They say they have 2 guinea pigs and a duck for Easter or something. Oh, well, thank you very much. Okay, thank you. That's all right. I'm sure we'll find someone. 28 phone calls to friends and friends of friends. And nobody wants a kind, lovable, intelligent dog for free?
I remember a time when you didn't either.
I know, but now I've come to love that silly mutt. Now we can't keep him.
Look, why don't we put an ad in the paper? There must be somebody in this city who'd want Hobo for a pet.
Well, we'll check it out, but I want to make sure who those people are, because I'm not going to give them to just anybody. Right, Hobo?
Now remember, we're detectives assigned to the Belika case. While we're here, let's check out the basement.
Okay, what do we do?
Snoop around. Follow me. Be quiet. What do you suppose Mr. Belika keeps behind that padlocked door?
I don't know what.
$50, $100, $50, $200, $250.
I think he saw us.
$300.
Mr. Belika's in there paying William lots of money.
How'd they get in there? The door's padlocked.
Hey, you're right. That means somebody has to come to let him out. That's screwy.
Let's go. I'm scared.
Oh, wait. I want to see who comes to let him out.
Bonus for you. Now get it right. Let's get out of here.
Here they come.
This is the big one, Billy. I want no mistakes. Got that, Billy?
Joe, you worry too much. You worry too much. You worry. It's no good for you, you know, because then you're mean to the missus, and I just hate it when you're mean to the missus.
You little pimp squeak! Don't you worry about my missus.
That was good, Joe. That was good. I really deserve that. I really deserve that. I really did.
Shut up and come on.
Did you see that? Fake lock.
Let's go.
Yeah. First, let's see what's in the room. Darn. It's really locked this time. Good. What do you mean, good? We got to find out what they're up to. Don't you see? If we can get something on Mr. Belika that he doesn't want other people to know, maybe we can make a deal with him and he'll let us keep Hobo. Understand?
I guess so.
Yeah?
You won't believe this. You just won't believe this. There's a family who is interested in Hobo. And they just called from a payphone down at the corner. They're going to be here in just a few minutes. Help me.
You know what's incredible? Is that we've only had one real response to that loving ad you wrote.
Oh, but let's face it. You see, Hobo is a middle-aged mutt. Most people want a puppy or a watchdog to keep the burglars away.
We're going to take Hobo for a run.
Could you hold up a minute, Adam? There's a family coming over to see if they want to adopt Hobo.
No!
Listen, kids, I know how very, very hard this is on you, but you know this apartment will not keep Hobo, and we can't afford to move.
We just want to find the best home there is for Hobo.
This is the best home for Hobo.
Hobo doesn't do anything to the apartment. I don't understand about the lease anyway.
Well, Adam, a lease is simply a legal agreement you make when you rent a place. Ours, like many others, say that you can't have pets.
That's stupid.
Listen, kids, the best thing right now is you go to your bedrooms, okay? Because this is going to be very hard on all of us, okay?
I'm taking my scarf with me.
How do you do?
Hello, you must be the Buell?
Yes.
I'm Carol Norman. Do come in, please. Thank you. This is my husband, Peter.
How do you do?
Mrs. Buell. And your name is, dear?
Adele, dear, say hello.
Down, doggy! Down, doggy! Down!
It doesn't behave very well, does it?
It's a dog, Lucille. What do you expect?
He's really very friendly.
Won't you sit down? Mrs. Buell.
It's not sanitary.
I want it! I want it! I want my doggy!
How much does it eat?
Oh, half a can a day.
No. I mean, how much does that cost?
25 cents.
And diseases. Does it have any diseases?
Hobo is a very healthy animal.
It's a dog, Lucille. We came to get a dog. This one's for free.
You promised me a dog.
We don't know what kind it is or anything about it. It's much larger than I expected. Wouldn't you like a smaller doggy, Adele? One you could carry around like a dolly.
No, I want this one. I want it. I want it.
All right. We'll take it.
Oh, I'm so glad that you like Hobo. That's his name.
Well, we'll certainly change that.
I'm going to call it Lassie.
You see, there have been so many responses to the ad that we've decided to make a whole list of families that are interested in Hobo, and then we'll choose the best one, and we'll let you know next week.
Wait a minute. What is this? You mean you don't think we're good enough for that dog?
Oh, no, I didn't say that. It's just that so many people are interested.
You mean you got us all the way down here for nothing?
Lucille, it's just a dog.
No, not for nothing. I mean, you'll absolutely be given equal opportunity and everything.
I want it now. It's my doggy. I won't go home without it. You promised.
Adele, dear, if you're really interested in having Hobo, I think you should put your best foot forward.
And one foot in front of the other leads right to the front door.
Ow!
I won't go without Lassie.
There's no Lassie here, Adele.
Come along, Adele, dear. These people have wasted enough of our time.
I won't go without a doggy.
We'll go straight to the pet store, dear, and get you a dear little doggy. That's what I wanted to do all along.
Yeah, let's go to the pet store. But I want an ice cream on the way.
Yes, dear. Don't you worry. We'll get you a proper doggy.
Lucille, you don't know a damn thing about dogs.
Don't you use that tone of voice to me, Arnold. Coming here was all your idea.
I wouldn't let those people take Hobo for $1 million.
Hobo and me, we got a good thing going together. He knows what I'm thinking before I can speak. Understanding comes naturally. Hobo and me, inseparably together. It's good to have a friend who will stick by you when you're sailing on stormy seas. And I just can't see it ending, no, no, after all this time. When you've got a good friend, you've got a home. We have rivers to cross, mountains to climb, but if you're gone, who will light the way? Who will share the lucky day? Hobo and me, gotta be.
Did you see that? Did you see that, Becky? That man slipped something under Gigi's coat. And we're gonna find out what it is. Yeah! Here she comes. Now remember, try and feel what's under Gigi's coat.
Don't you touch that dog. You naughty girl. Don't you ever touch her again. And what is this? You're defacing my property. Well, if I ever catch you doing that again, I'll call the police.
Well, did you feel anything?
Yeah, scared.
Well, at least we know she met with the same man. But there'll be some action soon. Want to come with me to the basement tonight?
No.
See? There's nothing to be afraid of.
And how come I'm so scared?
Because you're younger than me, Becky. But you're brave. I gotta hand it to you. You're brave. Shh. Uh-oh.
No lettuce, no ice.
But Joe, you got Marco's word. You've been doing business with him for years.
The only good word Marco's got is C-A-S-H, cash. Now get out and don't come back until you already make the deal like we always make the deal. And Billy, this place is a pig pen. Give it all this stuff.
Sure. Sure, Joe, sure.
Now, dummy. After you make the deal with Marco.
All right, Joe, anything you say.
Boy, that sure was close.
Yeah. What was that all about lettuce and ice?
Grown-ups are great.
Carol, we've been through all our friends. We've put that ad in the paper 3 times. If people want to adopt a pet, they go to the CSPA. They're equipped to handle pet adoptions.
Yes, I know, but do you know what they do? Do you really know what they do? Within 72 hours, they put those poor dogs to sleep if they can't find homes for them. Now, I know that the city shelter is doing absolutely everything it can do, but it's just not good enough for Hobo.
Carol, our September and October rent checks have not been cashed yet. By the end of next week, there's going to be an eviction notice on our door. And unfortunately, the law is on Velika's side.
Well, I wish we'd never taken Hobo.
Yeah. Left him in that raccoon trap.
Oh, I don't really mean that. I just wish there was some way we could keep him.
What's the matter, Mom?
Adam, I'm afraid we're at the end of our rope. We can't keep Hobo any longer.
You see, we'll lose the apartment.
Why can't we move?
Adam, we can't afford to move. Now look, there's one last chance for Hobo. There's a thing called the City Shelter Program for Animals. They take in a pet and they put him up for adoption. And people who are looking for pets go there.
Pop, if Hobo isn't taken, he'll be put to sleep.
Oh, no, you wouldn't do that.
Becky, honey, we don't have any other choice. We've tried everything else. Look, I think we should take Hobo in there this Friday. That gives him all weekend for his chance at adoption.
Can't we wait just a little longer?
Adam, I know how bad it hurts. But the sooner the better. All this waiting around and hoping for another solution, it's just too hard on all of us. Now, I'll meet you here after school on Friday. We'll all go together.
Come on, Hobo.
Get away. Get that dog out of here.
Hobo, shh. Sorry, Mr. Belika.
You'll be even sorrier next week when I slap an eviction notice on your door. Either you or that dog go.
Hey, what you got there, Hobo? Joseph Malinetti. Mom! Mr. Belika isn't Mr. Belika.
Oh, darling, come on. Put the laundry down there. Your father's waiting in the car.
But, Mom, I found this old foreign passport of Mr. Belika's, but with a different name. That means he's a crook or trying to hide something, doesn't it?
What on earth are you talking about?
Mr. Belika left his file cabinet open, and I found this picture of him when he was younger, only with a different name.
Oh, that doesn't mean anything. A lot of people come from other countries and they change their names. Now, hurry up. Your father says we've got to get there early if there's any chance for Hobo's adoption. Now, come on.
Hobo! Come on, Hobo. Hobo!
Honestly, I think this is about the worst day I've ever spent.
I know. I'm sorry.
Couldn't I take Hobo for just one last walk? Just to the corner?
No, Adam. Come on, let's go to Hobo.
Oh, come on, Peter. One last walk.
Thanks.
It only makes it harder.
Please don't take over to the BFC. Don't put him in the place. You know they will. Please.
Peter, this is insane. There must be some other way.
Well, we tried. It isn't as if we haven't tried. Becky, honey, please, stop crying. Stop crying.
Hobo and me, we got a good thing going together. He knows what I'm thinking before I can speak. He don't mind if I sing off key. Hobo and me, you can generally find us together. together. It's good to have a friend who'll stick by you when you're sailing on stormy seas. And I just can't see it ending, no, no, after all this time. When you've got a good friend, you've got a home. We have
This is all we can get, Hobo.
mountains to climb.
I don't know what we're gonna do about breakfast, but I do know nobody's gonna put you to sleep, ever. Here, you want half of mine? I'm not too hungry anyway. Hobo! Hobo! Come here!
Hobo and me, we got a good thing going together. Hobo and me, we got a good thing going together. Hobo and me, we got a good thing going together. Well, this looks like as good a place as any to spend the night. Not bad, huh, Hobo? Who needs Mr. Belika's stupid old apartment house? But I do miss Mom and Pop. I even miss Becky.
What are you doing in my house?
Gee, we didn't know this was your house. We didn't have any other place to go.
I'm sorry to hear that. Mind if I come in?
Of course not. It's your house.
You guys skip supper tonight?
Well, we had a couple of hot dogs. Actually, Hobo had 1.5. He's always hungry.
Here you go. I want you to be my guest. I guess you are already.
Sure you don't mind?
Nah. Panhandling was pretty good today.
Thanks. What's panhandling?
Requesting a handout from one's more affluent brothers. I figure as long as other people are good at making money, I'll let them do it. All I ask for is a little on the side. Beats welfare. At least I'm my own man.
Hey, you're a hobo, aren't you?
People call me a lot of things.
His name's Hobo. I rescued him from a raccoon trap.
Suppose you fill me in on the how comes, the wherefores, and the why you're paying me this visit. I have no place else to go. I want you to start with the raccoon trap, if you like.
Well, you see, I'm interested in Indians. And I was following. So I figured, with Mr. Belika changing his name and all, that we'd have something on him and he'd let us keep Hobo. But Mom says lots of people change their names. So, instead of letting him take Hobo to the shelter, I ran away. I'm not gonna let anybody put this dog to sleep.
Yeah, I know how you feel. But you know, from what you said about this Belika character, he sounds like a pretty shady type. And this other cat, this one that was slipping something to the poodle, I want you to think back on it now. Was there anything different about the situation? I mean, like when he did and when he didn't?
I don't think so. No, wait. The first time, when the man stopped, Gigi had pink ribbons on. But the second time, when he only passed by, she had blue ribbons on. And the third time, when he stopped again, Gigi had pink ribbons.
Uh-huh. You see? That ribbon was a signal to make contact or not. And that lettuce and ice you were wondering about? Why, that's just jivey crook talk for money and jewels. Looks to me like this Belika cat is a fence.
A what?
A fence. He's the middleman between the robbers and the eventual buyers of the stolen merchandise. He's called a fence because he separates one from the other and acts as a barrier to the police who are trying to apprehend one from the other. Gotta get myself a guest room one of these days. Morning, Brown. I got some business for you.
Well, what's the matter, Kenneth? Are those accommodations posh enough for you anymore?
Well, it's about time I went south. But what I wanted to talk to you about, and why I slept like a pretzel last night, is I got guests.
Yeah, well, that's your affair.
Don't think so. The guest is a boy named Adam Norman and a dog named Hobo.
How about that? Missing persons file came in last night.
That's so. Also, you wouldn't happen to have anybody on that wanted list by the name of Joseph Malinetti, would you?
Kenneth, sometimes I think that half the people in this city are on that wanted list. But I'll check it out.
Well, this kid is a junior detective, so I want you to hear him out. Hey, Adam! Rise and shine!
Kenneth? Get in on.
Yeah, Van Dam looks pretty good today, so I brought you these.
What are you doing in my house?
Becky, go get the door, okay? Oh, Kenneth, I just can't tell you.
Well, they were just lucky they picked the right carton to climb into, that's all.
What'll I do with these?
Glad to see you're enjoying yourselves. This is the last party you'll ever have here. I'm serving you personally with this eviction notice. Who's he?
Me? I'm thinking of subletting this place since the Normans can't keep it.
What?
Open up, Mr. Police. I have a warrant for the arrest of Joseph Malinetti, alias Joe Belica. Is he in your apartment?
Yes, he is.
Hobo's after him.
Okay, let us handle it, son. He may be dangerous. Schumacher, you stay here in case he doubles back.
Come on, I gotta get the police.
Oh, yippee! We're gonna get the police! Don't smell anything! Halt! Somebody stop that man! Friends are outrageous! I always knew he was a crook! Halt in the name of the law!
Wait till I get my hands on that man.
Stick with him, Hobo. Go, 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 go. Oh, leaking in my bathroom. The ceiling's falling down and the plaster's all over my living room. And the cockroaches, they're taking over my kitchen. Wait till I get you.
Never enough hot water.
My kitchen is always blowing.
Careful now, he's dangerous. He's got a gun.
I think he's in here.
Can't be. It's padlocked.
It's just a thing.
How about that? Okay, everybody, stand back. Okay, Malinetti, come out of there with your hands up. Well, looks like old Malinetti gave us the slip again.
Hey, wait. Hobo's sniffing around that trunk.
Blast! This time I thought we really had it.
Hey, look. There's something behind it.
What do you know? Cold shoe. Well, what do we have here? All right, Malinetti, come out there with your hands up. Hey, let's go. Funny stuff now. All right.
Hey, look, jewels.
Yeah, from the El Dorado robbery, I bet. Been looking for this guy for years. I see why he's the biggest fence in town.
Wow. Hobo ought to get a reward.
Yeah, well, as a matter of fact, you'll all get a reward. A new landlord. Where this one's going, he won't bother you anymore.
Looks like our summer dog is here to stay.